as you talked about, this is going to be a key thing to point in mind. FENNEL Adversity, they're locking out the Rengar and Renekton. Team Secret answered that with a Braum Kaisa. We want a safe play for Chewy.
That means FENNEL Adversity cannot exactly play up a possible Akali on towards Shaw. So that means now the Lovers duo being enabled. Raffi had an amazing Rakan performance in the summer and the fall season, rather. So this is going to be something that he's going to look forward to, as the Xin Zhao will be the final pick for the side of Team Secret, alongside, of course, this Galio. It's just going to fall towards Tatsuri and as well as Trevor. There's the Gragas that we were looking for Shaw.
Very flexible for FENNEL Adversity. This could have huge disengage potential up against Team Secret, especially when you're considering a lot of engaged champions being locked in by Team Secret so far in their composition. So good pickup for FENNEL Adversity.
Yeah, gotta agree with you there. That is, again, Riven, Xin Zhao could possibly go again with a 4-1 that we talked about as well. Tatsuri can join in the fray with a hero's entrance and get that numbers advantage later on in the split push. Of course, the Lovers duo with a lot of engage and as well as self-peel. And of course, the Rengar. We'll see if Doming will able to get that early and able to take off as that Rengar this time around.
We're jumping into the Rift. Team Secret will be one game away from being crowned the champions, and FENNEL Adversity can bring this back into Game 5.
So far, it is the rewarding story for Team Secret as they conjive. Oh, I don't think conjive is a real word. Compress over towards this mid lane, though, as it is, again, having to battle priority and having to spot out the lane swaps. And is adjusting now as we get to see Team Secret with Chewy at topside. Gonna poke out Power a little bit, but Power gets that level 2 lead. As Chewy's going to get chunked out, forcing a early honey fruit, perhaps. Looks like that's going to be a no.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're going to bring in conjive into the dictionary. We're going to make our own. We're going to make our own.
Yeah.
Duo versus duo. FENNEL Adversity going to force out the flash for Danny. But Chewy is going to be low as well, but that will be the heal for flash for FENNEL Adversity. So good trade for Team Secret.
And that is still a big win. No flash on towards Danny. So the safety net pre-level 5 isn't exactly going to be there for the Xayah with a knock-up.
A knock-up, good engage, but Raffi very low on HP.
Yeah, Raffi can serve as a bait here because Doming is nearby.
They are. Doming might just go for the Risk Cutter, though. I think they're just going to trade that top Risk Cutter for FENNEL Adversity, while Team Secret goes for the bottom side River. But look at this one. Doming now going to get sighted down by the ward. Actually tries to go in for the flank there, but FENNEL just going for the tier 1.
A really nice Bola Strike, rather shield to block out the Bola Strike. Look at this, though. Tatsuri going to join in the fun here at top lane.
But does not want to go for the engage. They're just safe. They're just happy to just zone away the enemy team, delay the farm for Team Secret.
It could have been disastrous because, again, this could be another dive coming in. Danny and Raffi are so low, though, so they don't have flash as well, except for Raffi. So this could be Raffi just waiting for the Ignite to tick back in. Hamas will have the same. So this might be a little bit risky for FENNEL to overcommit. That is the call. They are going to be calling it out and just get the blue buff at the jungle of Team Secret.
Yeah. And I think when we're talking about the draft phase, or not the draft phase, but rather the draft composition, Trevor, I think, has been a good pickup for Team Secret because this is a good tanky champion that can tank out onto projectiles on Danny. That can really just bring up Team Secret into an upside up against FENNEL Adversity. And so far, I think when it comes to the draft composition, both are even. Just in particular cases, both have pros and cons in this game. I want to ask you, what do you think about FENNEL Adversity's draft so far?
For FENNEL Adversity, this can be very scary into the later stages of the game once Danny is able to get more items on the board. You got Shaw as well with the disengage because Azar and Trevor would love to get in up close and personal. So that is a good thing for Shaw with explosive cask. He's able to protect. Danny especially with the self-peel on the board for the Zaya, it's gonna make things a little bit difficult. But the thing is, power is gonna eventually fall off as the Renekton. So far, hasn't been able to get early kills for power here as the lane swap happened and has been constantly put on a tight leash here. Team Secret, again, very patient. They know that they don't have to do anything too much. Trevor and Azar are actually very scary early game skirmishers. So for FENNEL Adversity, we'll see what the call is going to be, if they're going to go for Infernal or for the Rift Herald. But of course, Infernal Drake is just too much of a juicy target to ignore.
Yeah, FENNEL Adversity going to start this up. Team Secret does not have any information, but Azar being there might just give them a hold of that, but it's going to be too late. FENNEL Adversity going to take the Infernal Dragon, while Team Secret is going to be late to go for the Rift Herald.
Cast?
Explosive cast, disengage for 200 HP. Team Secret gets a trade down. Now Grand Entrance with a quickness. Not going to be able to engage with a CC. And Team Secret's going to be home, safe. Trail of the Hunt, though, going to be casted down. Might go for the pressure in top side as Danny's here. You have the Dragons as well onto the front line. 4-man roll cover for FENNEL Adversity. Feather Storm going in. That's going to be root down. Sinja going for the knockback with the ultimate. But no kills will be done so far.
Yeah, it's so difficult. Without the quickness, it's going to be a bit awkward to try and engage. So this is a good call for FENNEL Adversity to not push through with the tower dive. Team Secret, even though Ham already used his ult, he still can punish with the shields and as well as the Winder Spites and the passive stacks coming from the Braum for the stun. So FENNEL now getting a little bit antsy to try and see if they can get early kills, especially for Doming and of course for power as well. And so far, that means if early game doesn't work out, they still have Danny to rely on as your late game carry.
They could. And I think Danny scales out very, very well, especially when you're looking at how he's building up. Essence Weaver first. Might go for the Solari Charge Blade next. This is a crit build for Danny. So going to be massive burst damage potential later on if FENNEL Adversity continues this constant playstyle. Making it even for teams to get no kills will still be done. That means also, though, that Doming doesn't have any stack as of yet. So that's going to be 0% for passive for Rengar.
0 passive and no flash. So any of the aggressive plays that FENNEL Adversity could use in that time window with the flash on is not going to be available. That's going to be a vulnerable Doming in the next few minutes. So Team Secret getting that mini win.
Look at Prober though. Goes for top side power. Now going to be a bad situation. This is going to be the 2v4. Hero's Entrance goes in. Grand Entrance plus the quickness goes for it. First FENNEL Adversity takes the first blood. Team Secret answers with a kill as well. Doming traded for Chewy. FENNEL Adversity, look at the trade. Goes for the 2-man taunt. That's going to be big. That's going to be massive. As Power is going to be forcing out the flash. Smite goes for the slowdown. Rakan will die. Rift Herald going to be spawned out.
Azar, look
at Azar. Goes for the backside as well. Tries to go in for the flag. That's going to be an extra kill. And Azar takes one more down. Ignite going to be burning him away. But Ignite not going to bring him down as Team Secret gets the Tower for his blood alongside with another in bot side.
Azar with a flashy kill there. Not able to use the ult for the finishing blow, but still able to catch Power with, again, mid-port, just wanting to go back home, recuperate, is interrupted by Azar there on the Riven. So these are the things that they definitely have to watch out for. As FENNEL Adversity, despite having to get first blood, but because of how extended that fight was, Team Secret is still ahead. 3,000 gold against FENNEL Adversity, but of course they do still have that Infernal Drake that will definitely help them when it comes to the damage department. The next one, though, is going to be this Mountain Drake. So the shield's going to be very important for the pokes,
Mid lane.
And as well as in the battles later on.
Good Doming. Steadily waiting. Trail of the Hunt jumps on to Hamiz. Not Trail of the Hunt, but a passive rather. He's going for some damage as Mountain Dragon's now going to be spawning up at 5.
That's the thing now. FENNEL first dibs into this area. They are properly prepared vision-wise. But looking at the ults coming from Team Secret, they're all available. Shaw will now have his cask.
Yeah, it's readily available coming from Team Secret if they want to go for the engage. You have some disengage coming from FENNEL Adversity as well, but not going for that one for now. This Mountain Dragon now going to be started up by Team Secret. Power will gain the face check information, and FENNEL's now going to collapse onto the Mountain Dragon. Down, but it's going to be the Dragon's Pit. The Trevor goes in. Ultimate goal for knockup. Heroes entrance to follow through. Killer Insect from Chewy going into the backside. That's going to be counter engage for Team Secret, forcing out the grand entrance to keep them back to safety for FENNEL Adversity. Dominic jumps in though. Azar gonna get shredded down, and he will go for the stun to delay his death much longer, but he doesn't get it. As now, Trevor's gonna be safe though, and FENNEL Adversity will gain dominance onto the Mount Dragon, secures their second objective in game.
Yeah, but this is another dragon for the side of FENNEL Adversity. They're piling up objectives again, just like what they did in game number 1. And this is definitely not going to be the story. As you can see, Tatsuri buys a teleport. Where is he possibly going? So he doesn't have Hero's Entrance, but he buys a teleport. So we'll see where that can potentially go, as now FENNEL Adversity could call for just removing the top lane, as that is close to dying. But 11 seconds on the clock, though, for the Baron to spawn. That means teams are going to be wary for sneaky Baron takes, so vision will be very, very important.
Now 3 seconds. Baron will live. And so far, it's 2k gold lead for Team Secret, so that's going to give them the edge against FENNEL Adversity. But still, Inferno Dragon, Mountain Dragon is on the side of FENNEL Adversity, so if Team Secret will not be able to go for the first engage and have that setup up, FENNEL Adversity will go in easily with Raffi, going for the quick entrance and grand entrance to go for the quick counter. But Power now being pinned down, that's going to be knocked off, followed through with Tatsuri with a damage up, but Power will die, and FENNEL Adversity wants to go in. Quickness with a grand entrance for Raffi, going to the backside. Hero's Entrance going in. Zones away the enemy team. 3-man jump for FENNEL Adversity. 2-man Tato for Tatsuri. Will be able to CC the enemy team down. That won't be the 1-for-1 in the ladder engage. Overall, it's a 2-for-1.
Yeah, good kills coming from Team Secret there. Immediately made it into a 4v5. Loses Azar in the process, but it doesn't matter, as it is mission accomplished. They're able to take the first tower down in the mid lane, rather, and open up the map even more. This is perfect timing, because look at FENNEL Adversity. The mid lane of Team Secret still very and pretty much healthy, and it is going to be very crucial in map control, especially that Baron is now online.
But so far, no one's going to start it up. Look at FENNEL Adversity's information game. They have the Risk Cutter, they have a vision into the Baron's Pit, so it's not looking at a good signal for Team Secret to start this up. And so far, it's really going to be so risky. They only have 3k gold to utilize up against FENNEL Adversity, which has the Mountain Dragon and also the Inferno Dragon in them. So going to be a very hard case for Team Secret to fight against.
It's still very even so far. I mean, gold-wise, Team Secret still has the lead, but FENNEL does have 2 dragons, so the buffs are going to eventually pile up. As look at this, Raffi and the rest of FENNEL Adversity are trying to find a sneaky engage onto Team Secret. But look at this, Trevor starting this now. FENNEL Adversity, based on their map movements, they have no idea, but they've got Shaw checking into this.
Yeah, no information for FENNEL Adversity, but having that barrel, FENNEL will gain that information, but Team Secret now backing away, so they're not going in for the all-in here. They just want to bait FENNEL Adversity.
Yeah, they just wanted a sneaky Baron. If they're spotted, they just get out. It is too risky to take a Baron with Raffi having ult, having everything, as well as Shaw and Power to just dive in, dominance in. So Team Secret just wanting to try their luck there and see if they can sneak that out. Meanwhile, 15 seconds on the clock for the Ocean Drake to spawn. This could be Team Secret's first Baron, considering the fact that constantly TS have been winning the fights so far. We talked about this before. FENNEL, Renekton will eventually fall off. Doming not being able to get that early stack, so all the pressure will fall onto Danny, especially at the 15-minute mark onwards. So we'll see now as FENNEL knows this is happening.
Yeah, Power has the information and also the ward placed there, but there's too far. Quickness with a grand entrance out to the CC lock. Kaisa will die. This will be the 5v4. FENNEL Adversity has the advantage. Goes for the stun though for Azar into the back lines. Will be stunned after. Counter engage. Good attack for FENNEL Adversity with a 2-4-0.
Quick engage coming from FENNEL Adversity there, as they're able to spot out Chewy very far away from the rest of the members. So now Baron is at stake. There's 2 members down from Team Secret. No teleports could be found. Will Team Secret decide to contest this one?
Yes, they do. That's going to be a taunt coming from Tatsuri, going back away from Rafi. But look at the HP for FENNEL Adversity onto the Baron. They have secured onto the Baron buff. And now Feather Storm goes in. Roots will be down as well.
Trevor.
Flash for Trevor goes in. Might get this kill down, but will not be able to do so. Danny with 1
Chewy.
HP will still live for another day. Void Seeker into the backside. TPs are now coming through into the Tribe Rush as Power will just be walking. That's going to be the Honey Fruit, keeping him alive. He's playing catch for Team Secret, but in the end, he will be catched down and he will die in the hands of Team Secret.
That is -2 Baron buffed members of FENNEL Adversity. That is still a win coming from FENNEL, as Trevor will fall 12 seconds on the clock for him to go back and respawn, as we get to see Team Secret losing Chewy in the middle of that fight really cost that Baron. And now FENNEL, they feel it. They feel like they can take this into game number 5, and it's so close. And once they keep finding those opportunities, they can definitely make that a possibility. Team Secret now, eventually, they'll heavily rely on Chewy as well. Zara and Trevor are going to get shredded down, most likely, by Danny. So this is a battle of who will get the prime positioning, as a dive can potentially happen here.
Yeah, look at Rafi into the backside, but FENNEL Adversity just wants that turret down. They're going to be able to take it. Team Secret will no trade.
So far for FENNEL, they're playing this very carefully now, decreasing the gap between the gold of theirs and Team Secret. Just a 2k gold difference now, still in favor of Secret, but the power swing has now gone towards FENNEL Adversity, and they hope to set up for this Drake, this Elder Air Drake, for them to have that movement speed boost, especially for Doming. Incredibly important for Power as well, to do the 4-1 as the Renekton split push. So Team Secret now a little bit on the defense. Now that the Baron buff has expired, the map has sort of stabilized a little bit. So we'll see if this Death Rush will come into fruition. There's a ward down there, so FENNEL is spotted.
And look at the padding for Team Secret. They're just waiting for FENNEL Adversity to engage. It's now going to Trevor going for the spear down. Gives information for FENNEL Adversity that Team Secret has vision towards that brush. So they're going to back away. That's going to be the 5-man room still by FENNEL Adversity, just sticking with each other. If they want to go for a skirmish, they want to take this back into game 5.
Yeah, it's too close. The gold is neck and neck right now. At this point, when the game is very further on, the death timers are going to be very punishing. So the teams are going to be more and more careful. 18 seconds on the clock for the Elder Drake to spawn. It's going to be Air, FENNEL. First dibs already in this area. It's a very dark map.
Quickness with a grand entrance coming from Rafi. Go for the engage, but FENNEL Adversity, Glacial Fissure will get died down. And Team Secret will kill one. Danny will force out the flash, will force out the heal to go for the retreat. And Team Secret still going through, but they're happy with that one kill. This will give them the massive advantage.
Yeah, there's no disengagement.
Going for the triple, man. Team Secret is going in for some miracle plays, and Rafi and Doming will be very low, and Team Secret has go signals to go for the Elder Dragon.
That's a crazy taunt by Tatsuri there with the flash. Very sneaky. FENNEL again did not have information at all, as Team Secret is able to take control of this area. Power is just going to farm from the side, but he's going to get caught out here.
Look at a taunt coming in from Tatsuri. Gonna be able to get that kill down. Another extra for Team Secret as they take the Elder Dragon.
It's going to be a big buff for Team Secret as they're on their way to take this Baron. There are still death timers on the board, especially Power not present in this fight. It's going to be a 4v5 situation, minus the 80 carry as Danny still will spawn in 10 seconds. We'll see if FENNEL will try and decide to steal this one. I mean, Doming is still alive.
Yeah, Graphy is ready, Shaw is ready as well, but Team Secret has to go for the counter engage. Explosive cast will not connect. That's going to be Grand Entrance going for the knockup as well, but Team Secret will be able to get the kill down onto Shaw. Power will fall down next. Hero's Entrance will zone out the enemy team. That's going to be extra knockup. Double kill for Chewy. And now FENNEL Adversity wants to go for more Grand Entrance to go for the knockup as well. The series is going to be very low. That's going to be a great kill for FENNEL Adversity, but Team Secret is holding on. That will be the 3-4-1.
That was maybe a small mini heart attack for the rest of Team Secret, because we saw that the rest of Team Secret were already on their way to the Baron, but Chewy decides to take a little detour, see if they can eliminate Danny. Look at the teleport.
Power is actually into the pit. They want to engage. You want to contest this. FENNEL Adversity. That's gone was a mistake. He actually dove for the disengage. I think he'd rather go back, and Team Secret has secured their Baron buff.
Yeah, they didn't want to ping pong the death timers and alternately die, and then Doming will live again. So that was a good call coming from Power to just concede the TP and then just back away, see your chances. As everybody from Team Secret is low, you found out that, hey, maybe this fight will not equate into anything successful. I'll just back away. I'll just disengage. But now, this set, Team Secret has the Baron buff. Now they can march on and siege. FENNEL Adversity has a lot of wave clear. They've got the feathers coming from Danny. They've got the barrels coming from Shaw. So that is something FENNEL can rely on when it comes to the wave clear, as Team Secret now doing the 1-2-2, 1-3-1 rather, with Trevor atop and Azar over at bottom.
They just want to push. They want to get turrets. They want to finish this game. Void Seeker will connect onto Danny. No damage down, but tier 2 turret into the mid lane will be secured. And so far, their split pushing is successful up against FENNEL.
And right now, Hamas is so low. So he's going to be fine. He's a Braum. Azar, though.
He's tanky. Look at Shaw on top side. Body stamp. Will not be able to disengage. Trevor will be able to secure the individual turret. Look at Azar. Look at Azar. He's going for it. Hero's Entrance to go for the follow-up, to go for the response. Will not be able to do so, but they get the individual turret. It opens up the base, and Team Secret has gotten what they went for, and Team Secret is going back for the retreat.
That is FENNEL Adversity forced to just defend right now and pick up the pieces. Team Secret gonna opt for that reset. They're gonna buy all of these defensive items now. You've got the Guardian's Angel already on the side of Trevor. You have to wait for Azar to respawn back before they can retaliate once more. Teleport now being switched into something else. Most likely maybe a Proto Belt or a Stasis. As now we get to see FENNEL just pushing the mid lane. But the top is building slowly. And FENNEL Adversity has to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, because if they don't, it's going to be minions finishing the game. It's going to be #winions for Team Secret. But so far, Power has his sights onto the top lane, going for the defense for now, as FENNEL Adversity is unsuccessful going in to find a gank. And Team Secret is slowly getting the lane control in their favor once again.
That's going to take a bit of time as the Baron will spawn in a few. Look at this death squad. They're roaming in.
Their army going through, but two-man brute from Danny will disable Team Secret's gauge. For now, they're still going to be on the standstill. Team Secret just waiting for the mistake to happen for FENNEL Adversity, and FENNEL will do the same. But so far, no kills. 50 seconds up, it's going to be the Baron Nashor.
It's a very crucial point of the game. FENNEL forced to defend. Watch out for any sneaky plays coming from the side of Team Secret. There's just a lot of really scary engage, especially coming from Tatsuri. Doesn't have flash, but here comes the drop.
Look at Tatsuri, goes for the taunt, but Shaw actually goes in for the Stacy's enchant, delays it, but good Grand Entrance coming in from Raffi, goes in for the 4-man knockup, and now Trevor is just wreaking havoc into the backside. That will actually kill down 2. Shaw and Daddy will die, and Doming, Power, Raffi will be the only ones alive to follow through. Doming's gonna get killed, Raffi's gonna get killed, Power's gonna get killed, and it's gonna be Joe.